I am Picasso Cognizance. This is Resolute Fathers. Make sure you like, subscribe, and tell a friend about Resolute Fathers. And if you haven't got the book on Amazon, Who's the Daddy, make sure you get your copy. Now, child support is voluntary. Okay? Unmarried parents sign a contract at the hospital. Marriage license are also contracts that are voluntarily signed. 42 United States Code 403 Section C, General Eligibility. Now listen to this carefully. In the case of a non-custodial parent who becomes enrolled in the project on or after the date of the enactment of this clause, the non-custodial parent is in compliance with the terms of an oral or written personal responsibility contract entered into among the non-custodial parent. You know, a lot of people, they didn't know that child support is contractual. Well, here you go. This is the proof right here, okay? The agency responsible for administrating the state plan under Part D, which was developed taking into account the employment and child support status of the non-custodial parent, which was entered into not later than 30 days after the non-custodial parent was enrolled in the project, in which at a minimum includes the following: a commitment by the non-custodial parent to cooperate at the earliest opportunity in the establishment of the paternity of the minor child through voluntary acknowledgement or other procedures in the establishment of a child support order. Okay? Be mindful of that. Now, the same way that, some of you parents got on child support, because you got to be mindful that child support, that's a federal funding program, and it's also, state benefits. So you can get off these state benefits too. According to 42 United States Code 1301 D, it says nothing in this chapter shall be construed as authorizing any federal official, agent, or representative in carrying out any of the provisions of this chapter. Listen now. To take charge of any child over the objection of either of the parents of such child. Be mindful of that. So if you want to opt out, of this contract or whatnot, according to 42 United States Code 1301 D, it clearly states that. Okay? Don't believe me? You can go look it up for yourself. Okay? Now, acf.hhs.gov, it talks about how is OCSE administrated. Okay, OCSE helps child support agencies in the states and tribes develop, manage, and operate their programs effectively and according to federal law. Financially support child support program operations, provide grants for state access and visitation programs, provide policy guidance and technical help, conducts audits and educational programs. Okay, all of these are state and federal benefits, family. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of this. Support research and provide grants for program improvement, operate the federal parent locator service in the National Directory of New Hires, work with states to provide limited enforcement services such as federal tax refund, intercepts and passport denials. I mean, it goes on and on, family. So we got to be mindful of that. Now, the expected goals, as they say, the child support program annually measures and reports its progress toward achieving the following goals. Now, let's be mindful of these goals, okay? All children have established parentage, okay? All children in the child support cases have appropriate support orders. All children in child support cases receive timely and consistent financial support from parents as ordered. All children in child support cases will receive payments on overdue support. The child support program will be efficient and responsive in its operation. Okay? Now, the brief history of the program, which was the established date. The child support program was established in 1975. Reason it was formed: Congress began the child support program to reimburse benefits paid by the government's welfare programs. Let me read this again so we can understand this, okay? Congress began the child support program to reimburse benefits paid by the government's welfare programs. And didn't say nothing about reimbursing the mama, the daddy, the child, anything like that. That's why I told you that child support is a federal funding program. And the whole point of this child support, the Congress began the child support program to reimburse benefits paid by the government's welfare programs. Okay, Congress changed the program in 1996 as part of the new welfare reform laws to expand the role of technology and ensure children receive more of the support paid by their parents. Okay, so we got to understand that when they changed it, they said in 1996. Okay, so we have to be mindful of the change that happened, and we go to the Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity Reconciliation Act of 1996. Okay, so be mindful of this. Now, the whole point of the PORA, it was signed in 1996 into law on August the 22nd. Okay, the legislation provides for a much strengthened child support enforcement program. The child support program benefits children and families by locating non-custodial parents, establishing paternity when necessary, and establishing and enforcing child support orders. One key provision of the PORA legislation of importance to employers is that all states have a program providing information about the newly hired. You see this? This new hire reporting program provides timely information so that child support can be more effectively enforced. Okay? Be mindful that employers will be required to report certain information on their newly hired employees to a designated state agency. Straight hustle. You already know that child support is a federal funding program. How they got you enrolled into this program or this project is either through the birth certificates when they, for unmarried couples that, had a baby and they want you to sign a birth certificate, or for people that's ready to get married and they happy and they think they're going to, just live life up to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? They get you through the marriage license, okay? Now, so we got to be mindful of this, man. Straight hustle gang. It's straight hustle gang. So make sure you like, subscribe, and tell a friend about Resolute Fathers. And if you haven't got the book, you got to get the book, family. Share this channel. Share this channel, man. I'm telling you. And also join Resolute Fathers Patreon if you want more information, on this stuff, man. Come on, y'all. Let's co-parent. You know what I'm saying? Co-parents, stand up. Resolute mothers, stand up. Resolute fathers, stand up. We do not need the system involved, family. We do not need the system involved. Know your parental rights. You got to know that. Because if you don't, man, they going to sock it to y'all. They going to Tyrese you. You feel me? So we got to be mindful of this stuff, man. Know your parental rights, okay? Peace.